Hi, I'm Matt from hockeyreviews.ca, and this is the Warrior Covert QRL Pro Protection Test. The actual full written and video review can be found in the link below and on the website hockeyreviews.ca. So let's do this. So here we go with the actual protection test of the QRL Pro. Actually, one of the differences between this is that this and the normal QRL is this has plastic in it, and the QRL wraps around and it's a foam piece that's pretty thick actually, but it's not as protective. I've done this test before. And so yeah, this one's actually better for that. But anyways, so here we begin. So we'll just do the fingers first. So that's really odd how the fingers get hit and they actually move away from my finger. It's slightly odd how the fingers are moving away when I hit them, but with that said, they're still fine, and I really didn't feel much on the fingers at all, so the fingers do a really good job. So we'll move on to the backhand. So the only place on the backhand I could actually feel was when it hit right here, and that one hurt a bit, but everything else was really, really, really good. Like really good, one of the better on gloves I've worn. So the backhand's very good. This one piece though, I was feeling it on my hands right there, but that's about it. All right, so now we'll just do like the inside finger right here. So that's actually, this is really good. I can feel a little bit here, but not a lot. And this is where Warrior's like really thick index finger protection pieces work. All through here was really good. You could feel it here a little bit, but the way Warrior does this, and you can see how it's like almost another full-on index finger, does a really good job of actually protecting your fingers there. So they did a great job with that. So now we'll check out the thumb, which is that new to me, flex thumb. Axi-flex thumb, so we'll see how this holds up. So I could actually feel some right here and right here, but I was actually surprised at how much I could feel right here of the thumb, more than I would like. I would actually say that this could be improved. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to check my review on what I thought of the DT1, but this area is so far the worst of anywhere on the glove, which is surprising. But yeah, like this does feel really padded, but when I give it a good whack, I can actually really feel that right there. So, and especially here, like that one I could really feel on the thumb. Yeah, all right, so now we'll go on to the cuff, but not the extended cuff, just the normal cuff. So that last one I could feel, which is like right here. But the rest are pretty darn good with that. Feel that a bit, but not much, so that's still pretty good right there. Could feel that a little bit too, but it's still pretty good. Especially how that has that. Don't think you'll see that, but it's the like stretch mesh gusset in there. So that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit there. The rest was really good. All right, so now we'll do the extended cuff. I gotta figure the best way to do this. So this one I can't whack as hard because it's harder to hit, and yeah, it's harder to hit. I don't want to hit my bare hand. And so, but I'll do the best I can. All right, so you can definitely feel that in your hand. And I figured that would happen. It's the same way the 11Ks do. So I think this has plastic in it, but the reason you can feel this is because it's not really layered. It's just one piece, whereas all this has multiple layers of protection. This is basically just one piece. And Warrior did a really good job of making this part soft too. Like this is really soft to touch and really comfortable. So this isn't made to be your first line defense. It's made to be the second line defense, right? So your elbow pads or like just those weird shots. You don't really hope to take a full on two-handed slash with this. It'll hurt, as I demonstrated like that. I could feel all that, but it still should do a pretty good job there. I really like this feature, and it's one of the reasons I really recommend this glove. All right, so now we'll go to the like the outer hand protection right here. And so this part right here is a little piece of plastic, and a thicker piece of plastic. So let's see how that works. And the reason I'm doing this and not two-handing it is, one, I have better accuracy, and two, if you usually get a stick up here, it is from a stick going up like this. So hopefully this won't be as hard as it would be whacking, but it's the best I can do. Okay, so I have to say that these pieces right here in the fingers are pretty useless. Yeah, those are pretty useless. I mean, it's better than just hitting bare finger, but not by much. I wish Warrior did something like this somehow on the outside. That would make it great. This piece is much better than the DT1 I tried, and it's a little bit, I think it's still better than the QRL, even though that's way thicker now. This plastic does a good job if it gets hit here to like reduce the impact, but you could still miss here, which is going to happen with every glove. Like you don't really have a chance to save it, but just the way this is designed, I find myself feeling it a lot more than I did on the QLTs. That isn't saying this is bad. It still does a really good job. And well, it does a good job. It doesn't do a really good job. It does a pretty good job. So that's the protection for these. Yeah, they're pretty good. And again, check out the review below. This is just me doing the tests. I have worn them a bunch of times, so I know how they kind of work in the game too. But yeah, so hopefully that was helpful. Thanks. So that's it for these. Remember to like this video, subscribe to me on YouTube, check out my Twitter and Instagram. I hate promoting this stuff, but I have to do it in order to be able to get more equipment to do reviews for. So please make sure you check all that out. And the likes actually help push the video up so people search for it on YouTube and Google. So if you like this video, it'll actually help other people find it. So please do that. Thank you. And check out the website hockeyreviews.ca.